All right, I got this guitar and I'm not afraid to use it. How's it going? So on Tuesdays, I'm doing a beginning guitar video post. Uh, and I consider myself a beginner after playing for 45 years or however long it was. It's been a long time. I chuckle because of all the crazy things I've done being a full-time guitar player, and it's a miracle. I'm turning 60 really soon, and well, I'll be 60 by the time this is posted. But I'm still rocking. I'm still booked. I'm still booking shows. I'm still writing and recording. One of my students is turning 70 soon, and he's doing great. And he's just like acts like he's 15 and just learning how to rock. It's just like wow. It's exciting. But anyway, we're all beginners in a way. Every day we start over. But for whether you've been playing a while or you're brand new to guitar, I want you to consider a few notes. Notes. I had a kid get really mad at me because I asked him to play some notes the other day. I'm like, was I out of line? Probably, but I don't mean to make anybody uncomfortable. So, these notes I speak of would be first string stuff. This may seem a little silly. Let's see what happens. So the first string is open E. That's ridiculous, but I think your ear should be trained to recognize that sound. When you hear that, ideally, you'd be able to install a new string and tune it up pretty close to that with no tuner. Next time you change your strings, or if you break your high E, put on a new high E, crank it up, and just listen to what you think it should sound like. Is it that, or that? I'm pretty close. I'm going to check with my tuner. But that's a little trick I'll play. Is I'll restring a guitar slightly sharp. But I'll restring a guitar and just tune it by ear to what I think sounds good. Then check it with a tuner and see what happens. And I think I've done some videos on that. Back to the beginning guitar. Just getting sensitive to pitch. Hearing that sound. Is that an E, E flat, F? Okay, you get the idea. So we're going to try to get your ears trained. Now, we're also going to train our fingers and learn some notes and some pitch. Check it out. E, F. I know, it's boring. Follow along anyway. You have to be pretty swift with this. You can play it soft or harder. You have to be able to start a note and stop it. Or let it ring long. I want you to be an expert at E and F on the first string. I know it seems ridiculous. I'm picking down, up, down, up, down, up. Notice my right hand is not, I'm not strumming with my whole forearm like this, which has a big sloppy, gross sound. If you rest your hand on the bridge, oops, the side of your hand goes right there on that metal stuff. Let these fingers rest out here. Don't make a fist. Let your fingers out. Hold the pick on the side of your index finger. Yeah. All right. E, F, E, F. Now let's move on to G. E, F, G. G is 3rd fret, 1st string. You're going to use your ring finger. Let's do some hammer-ons and pull-offs. How about the ring finger hammer on pull off for the G. That's just one hand. Hammer on, pull off. So we call that a legato quality. Legato means the notes are connected. Let's see if you can, in kind of a flowing, there's no, staccato would be where every note is short. Legato, the notes are long and connected. Now let's add the index and ring, doing some hammer on and pull off practice. I'm trying different numbers like 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. 6s. Reversing it. E, F, G. Alright. It's just 3 notes. But own those 3 notes. Notice the difference in quality if you do all downstrokes. It has more of a direct, punchy sound, but you kind of reach a ceiling on how fast you can do it. And your hand is kind of, it makes your picking hand a little bit tense. If you can do the alternate picking, you can get a little more fluid. All right, and we can easily jump to more notes, right? But before we add more notes, let's make sure you're really good at E, F, and G. On the first string, open, first fret, third fret using index and ring finger. Get those 2 fingers working together as a team. So it's about listening and hearing that pitch. It's about playing it. It's about getting some coordination, some stamina, whatever you want to call it, endurance, flexibility, just getting ready to play. We're just stretching a little bit and warming up. You know, every day I warm up on some fun stuff. You know, I try not to stress myself out, but when it comes time to recording, you know, I will get pretty intense, and, you know, I tend to tense up a little bit there. I probably need to take my own advice. But for most of the stuff, we can just have fun practicing, making some cool sounds, and just practicing. All right, this is Brookie saying thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. I love your comments and the thumbs up I appreciate. Subscribing helps me a lot. I'm just trying to build the channel kind of slowly. I'm kind of lucky I don't have millions of subscribers yet, but this channel is not consuming my life, but it's a lot of fun. Keeping it kind of small. So thank you to my, you know, I consider you guys kind of part of my my friend group, you know, my little community of guitar players I love to discuss things with. So appreciate it. See you later.